playthrough of Final Fantasy 15. I know what you guys are thinking. Wait a minute, Sky, you said you wasn't going to be streaming again till later on tonight, and you're absolutely right. But I figured I was up, and might as well go ahead and do it. Um, as I stated before in a previous gameplay, this is like almost like an addiction. It's just not doing anything else. You might as well
it's
be.
Nice to not have to kill anything.
Streaming. In my opinion. So yeah, in this gameplay we're going to be continuing on with side quests, trying to get as many done as possible, because side quests are fun.
You guessed it. Stone search.
Just the old telepathy.
Yeah, well, read my mind all you like, but I don't got a lot to share. None of my associates have much luck looking into the place, so if you can't do it, just forget about it.
I like how they made forget about it like one word.
Now that's a meal.
Well, I tell you, Dino called in a pretty big favor this time.
Yeah, but that's not really like him. I mean, something about him felt different.
More serious than usual.
Serious about setting us to work.
Lovely day. See, last time I was playing, I just remembered Minato is my favorite character in Naruto. Minato. I'm trying to remember. Oh, is that Naruto's dad? Drawing a blank. Early morning brain. You have to forgive me.
Appreciate it.
Feels nice here.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. I liked Minato enough. I felt like I wanted more time to get to know him. Yeah, I wanted more time to get to know him. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen. You know, it sucked and everything because I really thought he was a very interesting character. So I wish I would have had, more time, like I said, to really get to know him. But, it is what it is. I did think he was a very interesting character. One of the better anime dads, in my opinion.
Let's hit it.
He really loved his son, his family, his wife. It sucks that they met such a tragic end. Literally coming into the series of Naruto, you knew obviously he, didn't have his parents, and it took a while for them to build up to revealing the backstory about his parents. You knew he was a child who basically was loathed by the village because the fox spirit was residing inside of him, and the same fox spirit that devastated the village years ago killed a lot of parents and loved ones and all that good stuff. So having it in such close proximity is like a constant reminder, which of course brought on bitter feelings and everything like that. So of course those feelings was directed towards Naruto instead of the real issue and everything. So I question his choice at sealing the fox spirit inside of Naruto instead of, let's say, like inside of himself or anybody else. I rewatched where he learned how to counter Amui.
I've been taking pics of whatever catches my eye.
Yeah, the dude was spectacular when it came to his fighting ability and everything. I mean, there was a reason that he was Hokage.
Gotcha.
It wasn't because it was a fluke. Obviously, the guy was very skillful. But going off of that, like I said, I question his choice to seal it inside of his son rather than anybody else. That probably would have, I guess, been a better host. But at the same time, I guess it was good because I can't imagine anybody else being able to get along with I can't remember his actual name right now, But I can't. For now, I'm just gonna call him Fox Spirit. I can't imagine anybody else getting along with the Fox Spirit the way Naruto did. I mean, it took a while, all the way until well into Naruto Shippuden, from not only to learn his name but also to be able to basically befriend him. So I really can't see anybody else really of doing that. I mean, who else was there at the moment? You're right, but at the same time, I feel as though he didn't even try to find anybody else. I mean, I understand it was like a last minute decision, and it was like, oh, but it was your newborn baby. Literally, the baby was born like 2 minutes prior, and he said, oh, you know what? I'm going to name him Naruto, and then I'm going to steal this Fox Spirit inside of him. And I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, that's all fine and dandy, but you are living in a village. Yeah, Kurama. Yeah. Thank you for that. I was drawing a blank on his name and everything, but I feel like he could have at least tried to find somebody else to seal the. But like I said, I'm happy that it worked out that way though, because like I said, it literally.
That's one funky looking mountain. Wouldn't want to pass up a shot of this.
Oh man.
Can I?
So, for those of you guys who are not familiar with this game,
I guess so.
that
Shoot.
essentially is going to turn
Let's get a
into
little
the
closer
Adamantoise. Well, essentially it is the Adamantoise. It's not going to turn into it. It's the Adamantoise. So, yeah, that mountain right there is what I'm going to have to fight. And that's just the top of the shell. That's not the whole thing. When it actually stands up, it's even bigger.
I might have
than
asked
that,
before, but is ebony really all that good?
Yeah,
I
so
might
much
have
fun.
answered
But
before,
anywho,
but
going
yes, it
totally off
is.
topic. I felt as though, like I said, Naruto was the best candidate at that point in time, because I really don't feel like anybody else in that series would have been able to get to Kurama the way Naruto did. And it was great,
Who's up for a
I
hike?
think he would have tried, but he was protecting his wife at the time, but I understand. Yeah, and like I said, it's not that I'm saying that he's a bad father or anything like that. Like I said, it worked out in the end. But at the same time, I like I said, I honestly felt
Imperials
as though,
above us!
like I said, they didn't give too much of an explanation as to why. It was more or less based off convenience than anything else. Like, oh, well, he's here and nobody else is here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my son. And my thing is,
Take a shot from
I don't
here.
know what the ramifications would
Now
be
it's picture time.
of sealing a beast inside somebody. Like, what's going to be the aftermath? So because I wouldn't know, and I'm pretty sure Minato didn't know, I wouldn't want to turn my son into a Jinchuriki and not really know what the ramifications of it is, based off the fact that he's my son. So I'm sure he didn't have no idea that his son would grow up shunned the way he did. I'm pretty sure if he would have known, he probably would have not did it or opted to seal it. Because I'm going to opt to seal it inside of myself, mainly due to the fact of self-sacrifice. Like, I'm not going to want to put my son or my wife or anybody else through that, especially if I'm a leader of a village. The first thing I'm going to do is sacrifice myself, which he essentially did, don't get me wrong. But I think had he known that Naruto was going to have the childhood that he had, because Naruto could have easily been a bad guy. He could have easily been a bad guy. Yeah, he came from great parents, but he could have easily turned to a bad guy. It's like the argument of Batman. Batman, or I gotta take that back. I take that back. It's the argument of the Joker. In The Killing Joke, if you haven't seen it already, I would suggest you give it a look-see. Even if you're not really into comic books or Batman in general, I would suggest that you watch The Killing Joke. You can catch it on YouTube, Fire Stick, pretty much anywhere on the internet you can find this movie. It came out last year, I believe. But The Killing Joke, I'm a huge comic book fan. His wife was the
Nice
last
having
gen,
no
so
roof.
he might have
Open
known.
sky.
Okay.
I bet you must have felt cramped in the city.
I feel
Is it a
like,
crack about my size?
if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out.
out for the sound.
But the Killing Joke in my opinion, was great because of the fact that
The hunt is on.
I feel like there's a creature around. You know, the last time I saw, I know I'm going totally off topic right now, but the last time I saw dust like this was in Final Fantasy 12. It was one of the hunts, and it was this huge. I can't think of the name of the thing, but it was a huge freaking dragon, and the dust storm wouldn't settle until you defeated that, and it was a hard, very hard battle. So this is making me a little nervous because last time I ran into the eye of the dust storm, I ran into this huge creature that pretty much one-shot me the first time I tried to fight it. But anywho, why am I? Yeah, that hunt was ridiculous. That hunt scared me so bad. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting it, and I think that was the biggest thing. Was I ran this one, not even paying attention. I ran towards that marker because I thought that's where the car was. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that I was running in the opposite direction. So just in case you're wondering why I'm running back and forth. But anywho, going back to what I was saying before, the Killing Joke highlighted one scene that I really thought was outstanding, which the Joker argued that all it took to turn a good man bad was one bad day. That's all it took. He literally kidnapped, and I don't want to give too much, so spoiler warnings for those who haven't seen it and plan on seeing it. Just, kind of mute this part or, whatever. But spoiler warning coming up in 5, 4, 3. I know I can fast travel, but I like running around because, like I said, it builds up Gladio's skill set and everything. So whenever I can run around, I will, because most of the time I'm either in the car or on the chocobo. So if I can run it's within a reasonable distance, I will run, because like I said, it naturally, obviously that's the only way you can build up Gladio's skill.
Do it myself.
Very well.
But anywho,
Don't forget.
yeah, spoiler warning, like I said, in 5. What did I accept? I never started a timed quest. That's weird. Anywho, like I said, spoiler warnings in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in the Killing Joke, one part that was highlighted and everything a lot for me was the fact that at some point in time, Joker had basically shot Commissioner Gordon's daughter, who was at that point in time Batgirl. Shot her in the stomach, basically paralyzing her. After that, he kidnapped her and then basically knocked out Commissioner Gordon. Well, when Commissioner Gordon went to go and find her, of course, he got kidnapped as well and basically was tortured to not only have to withstand getting beat down and all this other crazy stuff, he also had to watch as Joker strapped him in a chair and made him look at basically a slideshow of his daughter just naked and being beat, and it was a terrible scene for Commissioner Gordon to have to witness. And what he was trying to prove was you can take the most upstanding citizen like Commissioner Gordon and corrupt him. And the only thing it would take to corrupt him is one bad day. And I feel like that is just the perfect way to describe anybody. If you have that way, I mean, you can go your entire life making the right decisions and doing the right thing and being the nicest person you can be. And that one bad day you're going to have is literally going to basically be the thing that corrupts you. So that's what I'm saying. And I use that as an example to describe, because Naruto could have easily, because of how he was treated, yeah, he acted out, sure, but he didn't turn out to be evil. He could have easily turned out to be evil had he just had that one bad day. So you're kind of taking a gamble, because I'm pretty sure the way Kurama was back then, he probably would have been totally fine with aiding Naruto in the destruction of the village or any other village had he worked with him and said, hey dude, I totally understand. I like destroying villages too. I hate people and everything. Naruto would have been a force to be reckoned with. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a handful of people out there that could have taken him down at some point in time. Obviously, the Akatsuki being one, if they would have got onto it before anything else. But like I said, ultimately I feel like it was a gamble for Minato to take baby Naruto and implant the
Should be a nice
Nine-Tails
change of
in him.
pace.
So, like I said, again, my opinion, it may be wrong, and those can argue with me, and that's fine, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's just an opinion of mine. I'm not spitting out, a whole bunch of facts that I know about this particular subject, but I'm pretty comfortable in saying that it was a gamble for him to do that and everything. Hello, Chocobo.
Oh no, she's in a bad way.
We've got our own tails to worry about first.
Try this on for size.
Right.
Nice.
Watch the enemy's movements. Yep, right.
Gotcha!
Coming, Cosmo.
Oh yeah!
Nothing to it but to do it.
Noct, hurry up and heal the Chocobo!
Hello, sister. Cats Plays Games TV. How are you doing this morning? And why aren't you at
That's
school?
a good girl.
It's Monday.
She's better already.
Should be at school. Are you skipping school?
Talk about a weight
Does
off.
Mom know about this?
I hope she doesn't live here.
Or are you actually
It's not
in
the
school
safest place for
watching
Chocobos.
this right now?
Wiz says
Terribly,
many
need
have
to be paid
already
attention.
fallen prey.
It's not like you can round them all up and put them in a pan.
That's just the way things are out here, I guess.
Yeah, we managed to save one of them at least.
You're at school watching me stream. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna discourage it because I appreciate the support. All right. Let's see. We finished up that one. So what we're going to do is we're doing nothing. I believe it. Scenic delivery. I'm not gonna do that one yet. I'm going to turn this in, so let's go ahead and fast travel back here. Turn it in and let them know, hey guys, saved your Chocobo. But yeah, Double D, I think either went to sleep or is busy, because I was in the middle of a discussion talking about Minato and his decision to seal the Nine-Tailed Fox and his son versus anything else, and pretty much damning him to a childhood of misery, which was true in my opinion. I mean, hey, Naruto was being hated, and for half his childhood life, he really didn't even know why. Nobody ever told him. It wasn't until he finally started coming out that he was like, oh, well, something's wrong with me, and then they finally went on ahead and admitted, okay, well, this is what happened, and oh, okay, but most of his childhood, well, the beginning stage of his childhood, he had no idea why most of the village hated him. And I say most of it because I meet his classmates, adults, and you would think adults would be more mature and understand that it's not the kid's fault. But even adults was, treating him like crap. And the only people in the village who actually tried to, I know I'm asleep. Dude, wake up. It's 8 in the morning. I don't know why you're asleep. You should have slept last night. Do some jumping jacks. How you going to start a conversation and then go to sleep? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, he, like I said, Naruto really didn't have much of a choice and that and everything. But like I said, when it came to these adults, they knew obviously it wasn't his fault, yet they still treated him like crap.
Next?
I understand that it was because the Jinchuriki or the Nine-Tails is inside of him, but he didn't make that choice to put it inside of himself. So why give him crap about it? That doesn't even make any sense to me. At least from the adults. The kids, I could see them being wary because it's a kid and they don't really understand the full scope of everything.
Yeah, we got there just in time.
I don't know. I guess people can be very
Mighty grateful
stupid.
to y'all. It's usually bad news, and I was bracing myself for more. Sometimes I get to thinking maybe keeping chocobos ain't in accord with the laws of nature. But them fellas are just too darn adorable.
Too darn
I'd
adorable.
like y'all to have this by way of thanks.
Well, thank you. Noctis can't stand still. I just noticed that he keeps like rocking back and forth, so I think he has to go pee or he has ADHD. One of the two. Not too sure what it is. That's a lot of stuff. Wake up, Double D. Wake up, get up.
So what'll it be today? Y'all
Wake up,
still
get up,
keeping
get
on,
out
keeping
there.
on?
For those of you guys who's not Persona 5 aficionados, that right there is, I kind of felt the same way. It made me, I'm assuming that was supposed to be me, that it was kind of forced on him, and then everyone just hated him. Exactly. I mean, I'm glad everything worked out for him in the end, and the village ended up acknowledging him, but he literally, his entire quest on becoming Hokage was built upon the fact that this village was full of idiots and everything. I mean, I'm sorry. If I know, let's say for instance, wake up, get out there. Which again, I was going off of for those Persona 5 aficionados, that is actually the opening theme song to Persona 5. If you haven't played it yet, I would suggest you play it.
Say what's natural
But anyway, going off of that, like I
There's
said,
no easy
it was just
answer.
kind of dumb
But they do.
to know that they kind of just did that to him for no reason whatsoever, other than, I guess, creating this, I guess, to make for a more interesting
Happy in that.
character development tool, is to say that, hey, this is a kid who grew up being shunned by the entire village, and that's what led him to wanting the ultimate goal of being Hokage. But I'm sorry, like, if I was a kid and I was being shunned by adults and kids, I wouldn't even want to be there anymore. Like, my main goal would be to grow up and just leave the village. Because, you know, these are people, why would I want to protect people who is, you know, whatever. Now, I know that wasn't his goal. He didn't want to protect people. He just wanted to be acknowledged by people. But why would I want people to acknowledge me who, especially at that age? Like, at that age, the last thing you want is to be, I guess, quote, acknowledged. You know, most kids, when it's a bad situation, they want to run away from the situation. They don't want to embrace the situation or overcome it. And I don't know. I guess he is that diamond in the rough to where he is a product of his mom and dad, and mom being extremely stubborn and hard-headed, dad being more just naturally skilled at a lot of stuff once he trained and, you know, all that good stuff. But I don't know. I just really couldn't see myself, and like I said, just speaking in terms of myself, I really couldn't see myself wanting to turn around and become the leader of a village of people who are that stupid. Okay, what am I supposed to be buying? I feel like I'm here to do something, because it led me to this place. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to buy something. No. What is this? That is, wow. Wait, hold on.
Please come again.
I gotta check. Wait. That's the place, right? Is this what? Yeah, this is it. So, quest. Okay, that's the reward, but what is the ingredient he wants me to get? I guess I'm gonna have to buy one of each.
How can I help you today?
Not a big deal. Alright, I already got, so let's get some of these.
Thank you kindly.
Some of these. Some of these. some of these. It's always good to stock up on ingredients anyway, because, like I said, in those times in which you do decide to camp and eat some food and everything, there's nothing worse than having the meal in your menu. That's it.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
I don't care who you are. That is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. Oh
Just
my
what
goodness.
Taco ordered.
Yeah, took care of that pretty quickly.
Not much of a job after all.
He went easy on us.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time. Ready or not? Oh, love the lighting.
Yeah. Every once in a while you'll see these prompts with the camera for Prompto to take pictures. Like I said, I would suggest you go ahead and do it because it makes for some very interesting shots of all. That's the only time you're ever going to see all four of them together in a picture. Normally it's like 3, maybe 2 of them. But the only time he'll take pictures of all 4 of them is if there's a prompt, you know, you guys be in the middle of driving or whatever, and then it'll just pop up. So, like I said, just a suggestion.
Take a look at our wares.
I will. Thank you. You guys have nothing that I want. Nothing that I need, actually.
Hey,
Terrible
come again.
people. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Celery ain't gonna hurt itself.
What's up, guy? Good old nighttime, and you know what I'm gonna do? Oops, sorry. I am going to camp out for once.
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy.
Normally, I like to build up my experience points before I
Have you seen to your shirt yet?
settle down for the night. You
no.
should fish.
Completely
Yeah,
forgot.
I will. I
Ugh.
don't like fishing
Give it
at
to me
night
again.
though, so I'll do that at some other time.
Shall we camp here?
Could crash right here.
And again, I'm
can
not a
remain
huge
awake
fan
long enough
of
to
fishing. I literally have gained all those trophies. I mean, I will in in certain gameplays just to kind of give everybody an idea of what it's like and all that good stuff. But most of my gameplay, I'm probably not going to be doing it. Just because it doesn't appeal to me. Let's see. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I'll find some more. Who's the better fighter, Noct or Big the Cat? Really? Really? I'm gonna say Noct. At least he can change all of his stuff. I mean, with Big, the only thing he gained to give him an edge in battle was a flotation device, whereas Noct actually gets like some pretty awesome stuff. So, yeah, I mean, he can change his reel, he can change his fishing rod, he can change his lures to be able to. Yeah, I see it, Fisher. He can change his lures to be able to. That just looks delicious to me right now. I don't know why. I want to just reach through my TV and eat that. Wow. That's making me hungry. Oh man, either that or I'm just really fat. That looked good to me. Am I the only one who feels like that just looked delicious for some reason? That's crazy. It's crazy. But anywho, yeah, it's no contest. Obviously, he's much better.
Not bad.
And one of his crystallized weapons is a fishing rod. If you
This one's pretty good.
I know.
if you pay
I think
attention
it too.
when he dismisses his fishing rod, it's not like he puts it away. It crystallizes and disappears like his other weapons do. So that's pretty amazing to know that he could do that to his fishing rod. What's up, Gladio?
I wish Ignis would get off my back.
He'd ease up if you could just get up in the morning.
I
cure for sleeping in. Alright.
I feel like if
Crack
Double
of
D
dawn
was any
tomorrow.
character
We
in
train at
any
the
of the
beach.
Final Fantasy franchises, it would be Noctis. Like, I feel like he would be the perfect
Oh,
Noctis.
no doubt about it.
In my
You'll
opinion
feel
and everything.
like a new
He
man.
would just be so perfect as Noctis.
I know just the place. Come on.
Alrighty.
Alright, explaining this real quick. Every once in a while, or, yeah, when you, Alright, but I don't see not catching Froggy. Every once in a while when you camp out, your friends, you'll go on this, like, side quest with one of your friends or whatever, in which, you know, they'll ask you to do certain things and stuff. I think Ignis will ask you to help him cook, Glady will ask you to help him train, and Prompto will ask you to basically help him with a pitcher, I think, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is.
We're going for a run.
But it is
Nice
worth doing
and
it.
simple.
What? That's all?
Try saying that when your lungs are ripe to burst. Sand's tough to run on.
I wish I had
There's no better way to
Gladio's
improve
physique.
stamina, and no better time to
Dude
do
is
it
huge.
than first thing in the morning. To make it interesting.
Now,
let's say
here's a
race.
question for you, Double D.
Race
Who do you
with
think would win in a
stakes.
fight?
If you
Snow
lose, you have to
or
train with
Gladio?
me every day.
I can't lose, can I?
That there's the goal.
I'll
Well,
tell
let's get
you my
started.
answer after you tell me your answer.
Ready,
Yep,
set,
yep.
go.
Ha.
Damn! He's quick for his size.
Hey, you trying to lose?
Piece of cake.
Final Fantasy 13 Snow.
You're not doing so bad.
Yes!
Well done, Noct. There's no way Specs can complain when you come back to camp this early. Encrusted in sand. Make sure you act nice and smug when you see him.
Yeah. If this doesn't shut Ignis up, I don't know what will. I gotta say, though, it's kind of nice at this hour.
Even if that's all you take from this, that's good enough for me. Come on. Let's go. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
If that's not Double D, I don't know. I don't know who is. I'm sorry. Like I said, in my opinion, out of all the Final Fantasy main characters, just 13, not sequels, I'm gonna go with Snow on this. Okay. Yeah, just 13, not the sequels and everything, of Snow versus Gladio. I'm going to go with Gladio on this one. If you're going up against just Snow, or just regular old Snow, 13 Snow, meaning literally all of his abilities, of course, including his summons, and pretty much any magic that would, you know, naturally come to him after he has leveled up fully. I'm still gonna go with Gladio on this one. Mainly due to one, sequels I'd be more confident with. If sequels I'd be more confident with Snow. Yeah, me too. I'd be more confident with Snow if I'm, you know, like I said, going off of the sequels and stuff. But I'm just going because, and the only reason I'm going off of just Final Fantasy 13 Snow, because there hasn't been other renditions of Gladio other than his own chapter, which literally took place within this game. So I can't, I feel like it would be unfair because Snow has had 3 different games to reach 3 different levels. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, it would be kind of unfair to judge it based off of those 2 games. But again, my opinion, if I was to put Snow up against Gladio, I'd give the edge to Gladio. Gladio at his best form, meaning all of his abilities by the end of this game. Now, I know it's kind of hard based off the fact that they pretty much highlight Noctis as being the one, the strongest out of the party and the most skillful out of the party because of the fact that he's literally one of the only ones who can, like, do a lot of the abilities that he has. Whereas pretty much everybody in Final Fantasy 13 had shared abilities. They all could summon, they all could use magic, they all could switch jobs from being Sentinel to being, you know, whatever, Commando and all that good stuff. But I still give the edge to Gladio just based off of 1, sheer power, and 2, his skill set and everything. I can stack these 2 together, honestly, and I would still give the edge to Gladio. Like I said, just based off of sheer power and skill. I feel like Gladio was bred to be a warrior, whereas Snow was kind of shoehorned into it. Shirtless Snow loses to shirtless Gladio because Snow trench coat is his weapon, LOL. Shirtless Gladio wins because he has tattoos. Just straight up and down. I mean, I'm sorry. But you have to think about it. Gladio comes from a long line of warriors. He's the King's Shield, meaning that they are from an early age trained for combat. Snow wasn't trained for combat at an early age. Snow, like I said, was shoehorned into being that type of guy. And it was all due to the fact that, like I said, you know, he was basically put himself in the resistance and all that good stuff. And if it wasn't for the fact that Sarah had got kidnapped, I doubt Snow would be, or not even kidnapped. What am I talking about? Kidnapped. If it wasn't for the fact that Sarah had went missing, his fiance, and all that good stuff, and his mission was to get her back, Snow wouldn't have been in the game and everything. Gladio was going to be in this from the beginning because of the fact that his entire family, going all the way back 500 years, has always been the King's Guard. He takes it very seriously, and Gladio has been training since he was, I think, 5 or 6, I believe. So I give the edge because I feel like Gladio would have more combat ability, which means that he would have more combat awareness, and he would be able to know how to overcome most things that Snow would be able to throw at him. And again, like I said, I'm just going off of that. I feel like experience gives Gladio the edge in this fight versus raw power and an arsenal of abilities that would be at Snow's advantage.
So how about a breather?
Wanna come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure. What can I do you for?
I like this guy. Every single time I talk to him, he gets scared like he didn't see me standing in front of him. Best thing Snow had in his ranged magic to stagger him is his ranged magic.
You all went and got what I asked for.
The thing is, nothing that Snow could throw at him
Yeah, well,
would be something that Gladio isn't used to. I mean, think about all the creatures and the bosses and all that stuff and everything you have to go and fight during this game. It's a lot. You have to fight literally a lot of different creatures, a lot of different bosses with a lot of different skill sets, most of which, like I said, could... that guy is running a drug trade behind the counter. That's why he's surprised. Yeah, I know he's up to no good, obviously. That dude got issues,
Hey,
man. He is
boys.
too jumpy.
You got time to lend a fella a helping hand?
As long as it's not a simple shopping trip this time.
But yeah,
This one's gonna take some
they
effort.
fight a lot of
I'm
different
sending y'all
creatures.
straight to
Gladio
the
is always
source
going to be
this
the
time.
powerhouse of the group
In other words,
and everything
it's
like
hunting
that.
time.
But because of
Stuff
all
I
the
want y'all to
creatures that they
collect, I'm
fight
fixing
and
to use in
everything,
a new dish. Hope you can help me out.
it like to me and everything and stuff, it seems like he
Get
would
it back
nothing
before
that
it
Snow could
spoils.
throw at him would be too much of a surprise. The only thing that I could see that would really catch him off guard, where he probably would, I guess, lose or struggle, would be if Snow summoned Shiva. Only because then it would effectively be 3 against 1 versus the 1-on-1. Now, if we're talking about 1-on-1, no powers, just straight person versus person, no powers, no nothing, Gladio's gonna win. If you have a limited set of abilities, meaning you take away Snow's ability to summon and his ability to use magic, he can and everything like that. Well, I guess that would I would say yeah. I would let him keep his ability to use
creating a new
magic. But if we say that we
That's
take
what he
away his
says,
ability to
anyway.
summon,
Cool.
he could still
Wonder
use
what he's
magic
cooking
and
up.
switch job
do this
classes
hunt
in
and
the middle
find
of
out.
battle. I still give the edge to what you call it. And the reason I do, one of the other reasons I do is if you have to think about this, this is an active battle system. So Gladio doesn't have to wait to hit you. Whereas Snow has to wait. If I'm going to be petty, he does. He has to wait before. And it's not like a traditional turn-based fighting and everything, no, but in the sense it kind of is because he does have that wait time that he has to do. And it sucks because, you know, I'm being petty with that argument, and I'm sorry about that. But Gladio doesn't have to wait. He has literally no restraints when he goes into battle. He can swing his sword as much as he wants. I doubt they think they should be counted. Yeah, like I said, I know it wouldn't be counted in an official. I don't think they should be counted. You don't think who should be counted? You don't think the summon should be counted, or you don't think the active battle system difference or whatever should be counted?
Everything in order?
Yep.
No, the active battle ATV. Like I said at the beginning of the argument, I know it's petty. Trust me, I do. But at the same time, I had to throw it in there because I thought it was funny. I'm not really counting that. I just thought it was hilarious to say. Don't get me wrong. I do like Snow as a character. At least his first rendition, anyway. And I like, you know, of course, I like Gladio. I'm not giving the edge to Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 15 characters because I'm currently playing it or because of the fact that it's one of my favorite. As a matter of fact, 13 as a whole is more... I like the gameplay of 13. I hated the storyline of 13. Not as much as I hate the storyline of 15. As I stated the first time I started playing this game, what's going on, Rise Up? How you doing? Glad you can join the stream. As I stated when I first played this game, as a matter of fact, when I did my first stream of this game, I stated that I hated the storyline. If you've never played this game before, like I said, I'm not gonna, you know, spoil anything for you, but the end result is you're just left dissatisfied, at least in my opinion. It sucks. And I feel like there was a lot of plot holes, a lot of missed opportunities. I could have wrote something better, in my opinion. And I'm not even saying that as
really get a shot
a
at that spot
insult.
before
I'm
it's
saying
too
that as a
late.
fact. I definitely could have wrote something better. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's one thing that
Yeah,
was...
go for it.
It nagged me, even to this day. It nags me about how terrible
Should be a nice change of pace.
this story was, and how everything ended. it just sucked for me. What's up, car? Almost ran me over. That's not even fair. All right. Go in here, take a picture.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
Now it's picture time. Watched your video, I believe it was yesterday that you posted, the one of Call of Duty Rise Up. It was pretty cool. I liked it, man.
Let me get this shot. Oh, love the lighting.
Okay, let's see here. Guess I could just continue on up here then, since everything is such close proximity.
Uh-huh. This should be the place.
Keep your eyes peeled for the ore. And for trouble.
Wow. That might be the oldest elevator I've ever seen.
Might still found it. Check it out.
Good work. Let's head back at once.
Not the kind of place you want to come every day.
Yeah,
Cool.
not even if you're a hunter.
Oh,
And ore takes
Double
time to
D.
refine.
If you
No
haven't
wonder Cindy's always
already,
so busy.
if you haven't already, give Rise Up 1001 a look-see. He posts videos of basically his gameplays from Uncharted 4 online to Call of Duty online and everything, trying to show him some support and some love. So if you don't mind, hop over to his channel, give him a subscribe
It's
and
up
a
and
like
running.
and everything and stuff, as he's trying to build his channel, as am I. And Rise Up, you can do the same with Double D. He is my brother in real life and everything. He does streams every other day and everything. A wide variety of different games and stuff, from Sonic to Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts, all that good stuff and everything. And on Sundays, he does Jackbox Sundays, in which basically participates in games online with the audience and everything. It's really fun. Lots of people show up. Lots of fun to be had. Sometimes he gives away prizes and different things like that on a Kahoot, which usually is just you know, answer questions about, you know, anything from Final Fantasy to, you know, the game that he's actually developing right now and everything. So he usually gives away different prizes like RPG Maker, stuff like that. So if you're into that type of stuff and everything, or even if you're not and you just want to show him some support, hop over to Double D's channel, give him a like and a subscribe, and Double D, you in turn, hop on over to Rise Up's channel, 1001, give him a like and a subscribe. Yeah, dude, that last Kahoot pissed me off. Like, dude, that was way too hard. And the thing is, I'm not even going to say it was hard in the sense of, like, the questions were hard. Thinking of buying this or Divinity 1 for a RPG. Dude, Jamie, I've played both. Get 15. I'm just, in my opinion, I don't get me wrong, I do like Divinity, but I feel like out of the two, your better investment would be with Final Fantasy 15. Only reason is they still releasing so much content for this game. A lot of people feel like it's way too much. Yeah. Like I said, that's in my opinion. I'm not saying that as a fact, you know. But in my opinion, I feel like you get more bang with your buck if you get 15 versus Divinity. It's a one and done with Divinity, whereas Final Fantasy 15 has so much more replayability, and they're still coming out with content, most of which is free, for you to just download and play, from costumes to events to different things like that. So I feel like you would get more bang for your buck with getting 15. Get that Square RPG on the Switch. OMG, it looks beautiful and fun. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Not a problem at all. Like I said, again, my opinion. I'm not going off of fact when it comes to that. I do like both. I really do like both and everything. I just give the edge over 15 if you're looking at getting more bang for your buck. If you're just looking for an overall experience, again, I still go with 15. As I was stating earlier, I'm not a huge fan of the storyline of 15. If you haven't played it already, I'm not going to give everything away as far as the ending or whatever, but I felt like it could have been done better, in my opinion. But I know a lot of people have that.
Works for me.
Need to get the new COD. Yes! Did you see the new zombies pack and everything? That it looked outstanding. I was like, oh yeah, definitely going to be getting that. Definitely going to be playing online. It looked outstanding. It looked fun. Always looking crisp and clean when it comes to Call of Duty, so that much didn't surprise me. But I will be doing a playthrough of that once I get my hands on it. The one where the game changes depending on who you play. The warrior can change anyone to can challenge anyone to a fight. I'm gonna fight everybody. You got that right, man. I know you would. Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'll definitely hook you up when I get it, man.
Some produce.
Sure, Ignis could make use of them.
Thanks for the help, Prince. Have y'all considered becoming hunters full-time? Let's see. This here's for paint. That one's going for
Unnecessary
treatment.
sexiness
Oh shoot, I gotta
coming
go
from
home.
Cindy.
Well, looks like another sleepless night.
Seriously?
Got a few folks waiting on repairs, so duty calls. Anywho, as promised, here's your reward. You can slap that decal right on the regalia. Try her out.
A lot of the stuff that she sends you on quests, Cindy a little, yeah.
Hey, Prince.
She's a little
Can I
distracted.
borrow you for a sec?
Let me guess. Another favor?
You're gonna ask me
Out
that
there in
every
the
time,
chest
ain't ya?
area.
But as it were, I was hoping you might find something for me.
No
Yeah.
problem. One of us will do
I don't see
anything
how in the
for
world
you.
she works on
And which
cars
of y'all
like
would
that, but I
be?
mean, hey, you know.
Anywho, I need y'all to fetch me some fiberglass coating. I asked a hunter to bring some back, but wouldn't you know it, fella took a break somewhere and left it behind. Funny thing is, I ordered it with you boys in mind. If y'all go fetch it for me, I'll throw it on the regalia for you.
The cool thing about Cindy's missions is every single time she sends you out to get these different things, parts or whatever, for the
Well,
car and
ain't
everything,
you
it's
a
not a
lucky
complete
one?
waste of time.
I've got
Not
just
only
the
are you
thing.
getting experience for doing it, but also you can
What are y'all
customize
after
it
today?
or to install
What
it.
are you fixing to
So
upgrade?
literally everything that you get, you could pretty much
Well,
do whatever
here's
with
what
it
I
and
can do
everything.
for her.
So this is the decal that she just sent me out to go and get. So I can literally change it to look like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my
Be seeing ya.
regalia.
What can I do you for?
Free. So I'm changing
I'll get
it
right
to the
on it.
Type D.
Have fun out there. Let the wild ride begin.
Okay. And now I have the Type D. Alright. Auto.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
I'm just curious.
I can't believe
Had he ever
Cindy is
had
slaving
an
away all
accident
night.
where
She
one
certainly didn't seem to mind.
of them
Well,
slipped
sounds like
on
sleep comes second to
to
her
the
work.
car and
Helps, it's
it,
your dream job. Who knew the hunters
What?
made deliveries?
In addition to kicking
And
ass
it-
and keeping the peace.
With all their
What?
duties, it's
I'm
no wonder they
assuming you
lose
said
track.
one of them
And
slipped.
traveling
Okay,
around in the
slipped
middle
on
of
the
the
car
night can't be fun
and it
either.
bummed. What are you trying to say? Had she ever had an accident where one of them slipped onto the car and it bummed? Okay. I'm assuming you meant one of her tits slipped out of her bra and hit the car? Is that what you're saying? Dude, it's too early for you to be a pervert, man. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible times. My brother, ladies and gentlemen, my brother. Nothing like him. I'm actually a saint. And it burned. It seems to me, I mean, because most of the times whenever I see mechanics in any kind of shop, they're always wearing coveralls, or at least a certain amount of clothing to cover up a lot of their, body to keep things like that from happening. So the fact that she's working on cars in nothing but a bikini top worries me, because I feel like something like that could possibly happen, like some hot oil drips on her, and now she has to cover herself up because she has an ugly burn mark on her breast. But again, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I didn't like Cindy as a character, because I felt like they made her too sexy for literally no reason other than the fan service. And I get fan service, but at the same time, make it be a little bit more believable. I mean, let her be like a singer at a local bar, and she just happens to know a lot of information. So you go to her to kind of figure out what's going on in the underground and where certain stuff is, located. I'm fine with that. I guess she's there is literally no. Being an expert at fixing a car does not stop gravity. Because if you're fixing on a car and oil is going to drop, your expertise in auto mechanics isn't going to help that or stop that or anything like that.
We've reached a creature crossing.
Wow.
I want to get out and fight them so
Where do you
badly.
think they're all going?
We could always follow him and find out.
I just feel like that wouldn't help him out in the long run. It would it would ruin her. But yeah, that's just crazy to me. I just don't like the fact that that type of fan service is what they think us guys want to see. I feel like I have more class than that. Which is why I like Iris so much and everything. But again, I like women like that in real life either way. So if I see a woman like that, no matter what game or anime or cartoon she's in, I'm probably going to favor that one over the overly sexualized one, because I feel like that's just it's too much. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gay. I love a great body on a woman, but I want you to leave something to the imagination. And I feel like Iris, underneath that, that dress and everything that she has and everything, I believe she has a pretty tight and sexy body. But you would never be able to tell until you actually got to that point of getting her in the bedroom and, whatever. I don't know why we're talking about this right now. I have no idea why this is a conversation. Thanks a lot, Double D, because you're the one that started this. That sucks. But anywho, yeah, that's my opinion. I'm sorry. I just like a woman who is a bit classy. That's why I love my wife so much and everything. She's very classy with it. She doesn't have to walk around with her boobs out or all that stuff and everything for the world to see. I know she's sexy. She knows she's sexy. And I should be the only one who's looking at that. Call me jealous if you want. Call me controlling if you want. But I would rather have my woman walking around in a very nice fitting and respectable shirt than walking around in nothing but a bra with her tits hanging out. Yeah, I could brag to my friends and point at her and say, yeah, that's all mine, but at the end of the day, what's that going to do besides entice one of my friends to probably try to come after my wife when we're, having a bad time? A little spicy convo in the morning never hurts. It doesn't at all. It doesn't, but still, it came out of nowhere. So one minute we're talking about, games that we like and all that good stuff, and the next minute it's just all about boobs and oil dropping on boobs and burning, and I'm like, where this conversation came from or why it's happening, but awesome. Oh, sunset is coming. It is upon us, which means the nighttime is coming. It's just fine. Not too worried about the nighttime anymore. I mean, I never really was, honestly, and everything. Like I say, you run away from literally any battle you get into that you're not ready for. But me, I'm stubborn. If I come across a fight, even if I know I'm totally outclassed, I'm still going to try my hand at it. Until I get one-shotted. Like, if whatever I'm fighting, hits me one time and it knocks me all the way down to 0 or 1 or something like that, then it's like, never mind. clearly not ready for that. Let me go on ahead and walk away. So, I'm not stupid. I'm daring, but I'm not stupid. You gotta pick and choose your battles sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah. Let me park. Boom.
My ass is killing me.
I think I forgot how to walk.
The first time I drove this, like when I manually drove this, I hit the accelerator, and when I did, I heard shots go off, like somebody was shooting at me. And I'm looking around trying to figure out exactly what it is that who was shooting at me. I'm looking around, and I'm like, okay, I have no idea what who's shooting at me. So I'm driving and everything, and then I hear it again, and again, and again, and again, and I'm like, what? Who in the world is shooting at me? I felt like nobody was around. It was really confusing me. It took me a while to realize, yo, DBS is getting mad stupid. I'm actually mad about what's going on. Oh, what's going on with Dragon Ball Super? What am I supposed to be doing? Look for the dog. Oh, okay. Okay. I have no idea where it would be. I see treasure. Let me in. I have to go around. That sucks. What's going on with Dragon Ball Super? Thank you. Boom. Love it.
Iris is truly a caring soul.
Like you. No wonder you get along like wildfire.
We do have much in common, like our tales of picking up after the prince.
Glad I could be of service.
I need a dog tag. Uh-oh.
No room for error.
Thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
It's time. I'll say I'm amazed.
What can I say? Try this.
That's crossing the line.
My hand slipped.
Oh. Take all you guys by
Prince
myself.
of Pain.
Yep.
See you over there. Can't get away from me. You can't get away from me. Handing out warp strikes like I'm Oprah. You get a warp strike. You get a warp strike. You all get warp strikes. Oh, man. Bop.
You ready?
Bop.
One shot.
Oh, nice.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No use hanging around here.
They're going to have characters fuse that are weaker individually than base Goku, but then fusion by Patora is stronger than SSB. That's stupid. Why? Oh, come on. Stop it.
Show.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, guess you're not going to.
Get back.
Come on. Oh, I was dodging. I see something materializing behind me.
You're on fire today.
No big deal.
Oh, I am dying. Ow. Let's do this. That's fun.
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Going down, giant. Oh.
Gladio! Nice work, Gladio.
Oh, there's a lot of these.
Get back!
Okay. Up.
How we holding up?
No quarter.
Hey,
On your mark.
instructions! Uh-huh.
Locked rules!
No big deal.
Pronto! Right here!
Boom. Come on.
Outstanding. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pronto, stop bitching, start killing.
Game's up.
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Woo! Pronto.
Clean glass. Good idea.
Love it.
No holding back.
Ow. Be careful with my body. Thank you. Judgment bolts. Don't know about you guys. I got hit by this. Yeah, I'd be done for a while. I'd go home, take a nap. I don't know what was going on with Gladio right there. I wish class would end. I wish class would end for you too. Dude, where'd you go? Oh, okay. See you later. Can you take all of these embers with you? Please? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Back to business. Now, where in the world would I be if I were a dog tag? There we go. Gotta love those ingredients. Okay. Dog tag. Where are you? Oh, you're here somewhere. This has got to be the most annoying thing, is finding very small things. If you're here for the last gameplay, I had to find like 5 of the smallest frogs in existence. And that sucked. They give you no indication about where they are or anything like that. It's just like, you know they're in a general area and that's about it. Summon a lightning god to kill like lightning enemies. Genius. Also Gladio made that sound. Vector makes when he sneezes in Sonic Hero. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? Honestly, I think my lightning god did more damage than any lightning they could have ever done. So to me, it was just funny to do it. And like I said, it's available, so why not? Literally, you know, when it comes to the elements versus your summons, doesn't matter. I have summoned Shiva to take out enemies that, you know what I'm saying, are adept to snow and everything like that, or ice. It's just funny to me because it always overpowers them no matter what. So, just funny. Okay, so I'm walking around, not seeing a dog tag. I want to go in there. It looks like I can go in there, but I can't. Okay. I love when they pretty much tell you it's in this general area.
Knocked. On your left.
Got it.
Oh, guys, come on. They send you on a mission and be like, I want you to find this. I'm like, alright, where is it? Around this area. So you don't know where it is specifically? No, it's just in this area. Okay, cool, no problem. I'll just walk around for 30 minutes like an idiot looking for a stone. Like, really? Final Fantasy was real life. These are the things that go on in my head sometimes.
I think we might be winning. Can't stop knocked.
Nope.
What can I say?
Where'd you think he was going? I love when they think they're going. Oh, come on. It's okay, don't worry about it. You can't stay on your feet. Well, at least it's not a huge area.
Bring on the next
Yeah, yeah, but still, when you're looking for something as small as a dog tag in the middle of the night, where creatures keep spawning. My teacher is playing Christmas music, and I'm like, what about Thanksgiving? You don't have Thanksgiving music. If they had Thanksgiving music, then they would play Thanksgiving music. It would be weird. I don't know what kind of music you would play for Thanksgiving. That would be kind of odd, but I would listen to it, and you know, just to get into the spirit of the holidays. I don't know. It would have to be a song about food. At least I would think so. They need it. Why would they need Thanksgiving songs? At least, I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. In my opinion, I'm glad they don't. I think it would just be overwhelming to have Thanksgiving songs, Christmas songs, Halloween songs, all that. Oh, crap, I see you materializing in the background, and I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I just want to find this dog tag that I know is around here somewhere. Has to be. I should fight it just for the experience points, but I kind of want to find this dog tag before I start to get annoyed about the fact that I can't find a dog tag. It seems pretty simple. Like I'm outside of the radius. That's idiot. Pay attention to your map, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to your map. All right, let's go in here.
Tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Again. These guys. They barely have. They have a lot of Halloween, or at least Halloween songs and everything, you know, spooky songs and whatnot. I mean, more than Thanksgiving anyway. So.
No one Mr. Nice Guy.
Bingo!
Pardon.
No.
Ow, that's not nice. Yeah. Oh, come on now. Nah, not today.
Here we are.
Are we doomed? Pretty sure we're doomed.
It's nice knowing you
Am I
guys.
supposed to be fighting? Oh, a fire giant. I'm not ready for him. I gotta fight this dog tag. That dude is ridiculously strong. He will definitely one-shot me. Oh man, okay, well, that's not too bad.
No way we're taking that thing on.
No turning back.
Nope.
This guy right here. Alright.
I can keep this deal in check.
Might as well give it a shot.
One shot.
Oh. Oh yes. This is fun. Prompto, come on, heal yourself up, buddy. Ah, come on.
Ignis is in trouble.
Are we all right?
Pronto, you're up.
Look where you're going!
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, nice. One shot. Oh, that's fun to me.
Gotcha.
All right. Vantage point. Look at this guy, man. Woo. Okay. Pronto.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Nice one, Pronto.
It's nothing.
Just gotta break him.
No caught up. Not. Pronto's in danger.
Not good.
Got it.
There's at least one 10 Thanksgiving song. There probably is, but they're not popular. Nobody knows. No one knows about them songs. And if they do know about those songs, they're weird, in my opinion. Did you see Donkey's review on Odyssey? Yeah, dude, I just watched it last night, as a matter of fact. Of course, it went as expected. I have been, like, drooling over, dude, seriously? That's what you're doing right now? Leave me alone. Oh, crap, everybody's dying. I knew I wasn't ready for this, but the moment that I leave the battle area, then they'll be ready. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, have to retreat, which sucks. Okay, so a little bit too dangerous to go over there looking for dog tags at night, which means I'll have to wait till the morning. Not a big deal, though. I would rather come back and keep my life than stick around and die, so I have to drive. Okay, how many
We've been
by
on the move all
heart
night. Perhaps we should find a place to rest
songs?
nearby.
By Heart Hole Song? Who's Heart Hole Song?
I'll take the wheel from here.
So be it. I only ask, keep the
Kitty, kitty.
recklessness to a minimum.
My cat's awake. Cat and wife is awake. Okay, let's see here. Where we going? Manual.
Here we go.
Seatbelts, everyone.
Ooh. Play some of this radio right now. Gotta love it. I love the songs of the game. I know a lot of the songs are paying homage, of course, to past Final Fantasies, but the ones that they came out for just Final Fantasy 15, they sound pretty good. This is one of the other ones that I actually like.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's get out of here. Gotta go night-night. Do you have anything interesting?
Hello there.
Let's see. Yeah.
Thank you.
All
Bye
right.
now.
Love it.
They knocked. Check it out.
What is it?
Welcome to the Crow's Nest.
Nobody
Must have
has
been a trek
songs
for you guys.
about Thanksgiving that they know by heart unless they're still in 5th grade or something like that, and they didn't do crap like that. As a grown-up, nobody knows or remembers any kind of freaking Thanksgiving song. And if there was one, it'd probably be
Bad
boring.
news, this lot.
I'm not
Reckon you
playing
can handle 'em?
pinball. What's wrong with you? Who the heck wants to watch a
All
gameplay
right,
of somebody
let's see
playing
what you're made
pinball? See, I'm not a boring YouTuber,
Hey,
okay? You know,
we're
I try to
counting on
keep
you
things
now.
interesting. So I walked away from looking for that dog tag. I don't think people want to sit there for 30 minutes watching me run in circles in a small radius looking for a dog tag. I mean, I'm gonna find it. I'm just gonna wait until, you know, sun comes out. It'll be a little bit easier to look. And I don't have to worry about creatures spawning every 5 seconds. Attack 117. It's sitting over there. You get prizes. I know where it is, and this is my 4th time playing the game. I know exactly what it does and what you do. I'm not playing pinball, though. You can play pinball on your playthrough of Final Fantasy 15. If that's what you want to dedicate a stream to, is you playing pinball, then by all means, have a blast. But in the meantime, between time, I don't have time for all that right now. Go ahead, knock Glove's pinball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get this shield right here, because Gladio needs his secondary weapon. So,
Pleasure doing business.
pleasure's all
See
mine
you
there,
later.
buddy. Come into here, get to my gear, go to Gladio, secondary, bam, power shield. Let's do this. Gotta love it. Well, sun is out now, so I guess I don't have to stay the night anywhere, which is good, because I really don't like sleeping unless I've built up an accumulative of at least over 10 to 15,000 experience points. Alright. Auto, quest, let's go to here for
Everything in
now.
order.
Yep.
A rocky end. So I'm assuming it's around a bunch of rocks, which is where I was earlier. Good morning, my love. I was talking to my wife. I wasn't talking to my viewers. I'm sorry. Just in case you were getting your hopes up that you're going to be able to get with such a fantastic man like myself. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm married. And straight. So, yeah, there's that. But still. The moment I go to ask Iris out and I got a shield shoved in my face. Yeah, dude, like, if my wife in real life had a brother like Gladio, she probably wouldn't be my wife right now. Like, that's just being honest. Gladio is... This dude is intimidating, man. Like, I mean, I'm not one to scare easily, especially when it comes to other people. I'm a pretty big guy myself. So, and I know I can carry myself pretty well in a fight. But Gladio, that's a dude that I probably wouldn't even challenge. Like, I wouldn't even attempt to try to challenge this guy. I would lose terribly. And the fact that I would lose while my future wife is watching is just all kinds of embarrassing to me. I know that hurt. I one-shotted you, bro. Okay, let me stop talking junk and get out of here. Where'd you think you was going? That's funny. That was cute.
You said it.
Where are you going? I'm breaking limbs, man.
Knocked another one out.
Bop. Bop. Now, why couldn't the fight with that fire giant been that easy? It would have made that, you know. Okay, Rocky End. I'm assuming it's going to be around rocks, since that's the title of this particular dog tag hunt. So, Rocky End, meaning it's got to be around rocks. Come on, make it easy for me. Make it easy for me. I see you, rocks. Come on. Don't be mean. Rock. Thank you. And roll? Oh yeah. Get back in that radius.
Feels so sluggish.
Yeah.
Of course you feel sluggish. You've been up all night there, buddy.
Remember, just stick to the hunt.
Easy as they come.
Ow. What's that? Oh, I know that hurt. Look like it hurt. Anybody else? I don't mind beating you guys up. You're giving me more experience points, so it doesn't matter to me.
Sorry.
At all.
We all good?
Better than good.
Better
Good to
than
go.
good. Yeah. They've been up all night, so of course he's I like when Gladio does that though. It's like the daddest answer in this game. Like it sounds like something my dad would say, but like, dad, man, dude, like I just graduated with all honors and all the, valedictorian, got voted valedictorian, most likely to succeed, just all kinds of stuff. My dad's response would be like, oh man, Minnie Chapin Carpenter, what? Mary Chapin, okay, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Thanksgiving song, 2008. I feel like you Googled that, so that doesn't count. Because I know. There we are. Found it.
Glad we found it.
Boom.
Time to make another delivery.
Yeah. So whenever you viewers go ahead and go on this stupid quest right here, just know it's behind this huge rock formation. I should have looked for that first, but whatever. Either way, found it. Took me long enough. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I did. Yes, of course you did.
Silly.
Yeah.
I dared you to sit up there and say, "Oh no, I didn't. I just knew off the top of my head." I go, really, really. Google it, of course. What's up? No. Okay. They just ran past me like I was black. Just kept on driving. Didn't even stop me. I just stopped to see if I needed something. Why am I swinging at air? What's going on, Knox? You okay? You feeling all right, man? Something you want to talk about? I remember when you finally get the emoji and the response is, sad, sad times. Let me in. Thank you. Auto. Quest location. What are we looking for? More stuff. Stupid crying emoji. Hey, kitty, kitty. What's wrong? Like, you've had an abundance of snacks here lately because you seem like you've been walking around here depressed, so I'm not giving you any more snacks lest you get fat. And then I have to deal with that. Because there is such thing as feline diabetes. You do know that, right? Yeah. No, pay attention to me when I'm talking. Look at me when I'm talking to you. There is nothing more annoying than talking to a cat that's not looking at you. It's terrible. Like, she doesn't even look at me. She'll look everywhere but... I know she knows I'm talking to her. That's the bad part about it. If I felt like she didn't know, then I'd be like, okay, well, you know. But she knows I'm talking to her, and she will be so indifferent as though, yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever, human. Who-man. Is that how you feel about me? You're just gonna groom yourself while I'm talking to you? I'm looking right at you. I know you know that I'm talking to you. Can you imagine if somebody started doing that in real life? Like you're talking to them and all of a sudden they just start licking themselves? Like...
Hey, who's
I'd
up
be
for a
like,
bite?
dude, pay attention to me, bro. Like,
So I'm out a breather.
oh, that'll make me angry. I want your undivided attention. Okay, let's see. Did I get... Oh, yeah, I did. Wait, hold on.
No.
Like, all over the place right now. I like that. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's see. Is it... Alistair... I guess that's over here. Alright. Let's do this. I believe this is where the snake... What's up, bro? Whoa, whoa. Hey.
Hey!
Come. I wanna ride in your car. Look at this guy. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, you can be on your way. Just wanted to intimidate you.
Ah, the breeze feels good.
Indeed.
Oh, for those of you just joining, or not just joining, but for those of you who didn't see my stream from a couple of days ago, I found out something. I literally looked online to see if it was anywhere online. I think I might have been the first one to discover this cheat or glitch or whatever you want to call it in this game. But as you know, running around in the open areas, or anywhere really with Noctis, he'll sprint, but you have a stamina bar. The stamina bar, of course, runs out over time and everything like that, so being you can't, like, you know, spam it. But I did find a way for you to infinitely spam it. Now, it only works in places in which Noctis can hurdle over stuff. The only time he can hurdle is when he is when he's sprinting. But if you're sprinting and you hurdle over an object, it will actually reset your stamina bar. So that way you can infinitely do it. See that? It just wells up. So like I said, if you find... I think I literally, it's the moment that I found that out, I went and looked it up online to see if that was a known, you know, glitch or whatever stuff, or a known cheat, and I couldn't find it. So I think I might have been the first one to find it.
Never knew what hit him. Sweet!
This one's
Here
just for
goes
you.
nothing!
None the worse for wear.
There we go. That dude trying to drive his car and you using your newfangled crystal weapons on. Yeah, dude, like, I mean, I have to. They gotta know I'm still the king around here. I'm still the king around here, okay?
I suspect the hunter had his rest around here.
Then let's hurry up and look.
I don't even want to
Cindy
fight these
ordered
guys
that
because they're
coating for
so
us, you know.
so friendly. I want to ride you, dude. You are huge. I don't like fighting
Hey, look.
docile
This is
creatures,
stuff.
man.
Bingo! Wonder what it'll do. Guess we'll find out when Cindy sprays it on the car.
Feels like we become Cindy's personal errand boys.
Yeah, isn't it great?
You seem
It's like
pleased.
fighting a
Nope.
cow. Like,
Lucky you.
they're not gonna attack you. They're just there chilling. Imagine if you could ride it into battle, dude. Like, that would be epic. Speaking of riding into battle, my chocobo. Come here, Rukia. Hey,
go.
baby girl. Love you. Oh, okay. Oh, Talking to Rukia the Chocobo, not Rukia the wife. Rukia the Chocobo. It's cool because the Chocobo is white and Rukia is white, so kind of fits actually. I didn't really pay attention to that connection there. Ha 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 ha. How big this guy is. What's up, buddy? What's up, bruh? You saw 4 guys riding towards you, riding giant chickens. That would terrify me. I'd be like, ah. Okay. Thanks, Chocobo. Appreciate you, bruh. Alright, Otto, let's go ahead and turn this into Cindy. I love how when you bump into the others, they stop on a dime. They really do. It's fun because I like racing ahead of them. And usually they're always naturally faster than not just riding ahead of them or beside them. But the moment that you run into them, they just stop. So, it's fun. It's fun. Oh, yes. The bane of my existence. The loading screen. So infamous. So infamous. Especially in this game. For as innovative as it is, that's literally one of the very few complaints I have about this game. Of course, number 1 being the story, and number 2 being this you have to load. I watched my wife play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild all the time, and of course they have quick travel in that, and she can literally go from point A to point B in like 5 seconds. This right here, big world, whatever, dude, whatever. Breath of the Wild is a big world and running on a Nintendo engine, and it doesn't take. As a matter of fact, Breath of the Wild is a bigger world. I would argue that the world is bigger in Breath of the Wild than it is in Final Fantasy 15. To be honest, if I'm being really honest, I believe that Breath of the Wild boasts a bigger world than Final Fantasy 15. I don't know what's going on, Sony, but you better pull it together. Hey, Nintendo is doing big things, especially with the release of Mario Odyssey. I am praying, oh man, I'm praying hard that Sonic Forces is as good as I think it's going to be. Because if Sonic Forces comes out and it's anything less than Odyssey, you can pretty much count Sonic's career as being over. Mario Odyssey, when it first was announced, I thought it was a weird concept. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this just sounds stupid to me. And then I'm seeing little gameplay images of it, and I still thought it was stupid. I'm like, nah, same side, you just get around faster in 15.
Welcome back. You find the place all right?
Yep, sure did.
No, Breath of the Wild is bigger than 15, Double D. You're going to have to check on that because Breath of the Wild is immensely bigger than 15.
And it'll keep her looking
You're definitely going to have to check on that. Double check, fact check that one, Google it, whatever you got to do. But I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild is much bigger than 15 in terms of lands, in terms of the land and whatnot and everything, or just environment or what. This open world.
Man, I love how passionate Cindy gets when she talks about cars.
Dude, we know what you love about Cindy. Don't act cute. Like you like her passion about cars.
Dude, could you not?
Not what?
What? Don't come around the table yelling at me. I was talking to you and you wouldn't even pay attention to me. Now I'm supposed to pay attention to you? Gotta get the taste out of your mouth. You're not getting no snacks. Oh, really? 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 Jeez. Okay. What was I talking about? Double D always interrupts me with his arguing in the comment section about facts that I know about and he doesn't. Oh, there we go. Super Mario Odyssey, when I first saw the gameplay trailer for it, again, it didn't do any better. I thought that it was stupid. So, Cat wants your attention. Better give it to it. No. She has to earn my attention. But yeah, like seriously, I'm sitting up there looking at Super Mario Odyssey, and as a whole, I thought this was just going to be dumb. A dumb concept. I mean, you throw a hat on a creature and overtake it, and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, this is just stupid. And then I'm looking at Sonic Forces, and again, first initial thought when I found that you can create your own character, I thought it was lazy and stupid. I'm like, dude, Sega, the Sonic team, come up with your own new character. Don't freaking make us do it. That's just lazy. And I thought it was stupid. But then I'm seeing more, and I'm thinking, oh, the possibilities are endless. I actually like the idea. And then I'm seeing Super Mario Odyssey, and I'm thinking the same thing. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. So it's leaving me to the point where I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm actually really looking. I don't know why I'm just wandering around. I should be going and completing this quest. It left me with a sense of when I finally started watching the playthroughs of it that different YouTubers are doing. I'm so excited about this game. I want this game so bad. I'm telling my wife, bad, we gotta get it. And she's just like, why? And I'm like, because it looks freaking awesome. So she's looking at it and she's like, wow, that does look good. I'm like, I'm really excited about it. The replay value speaks for itself and everything when it comes to that game. So I'm like, I really want it, and I'm hoping, I'm praying, because of course everybody knows Sonic and I don't, do I want that? Do I want to? Yeah, I want to do that. Sonic and Mario have been at each other's throats for years and years and years, and Mario has always somehow been able to edge out Sonic in different ways. I figured that Sonic took the lead with Sonic Mania because Sonic Mania was absolutely outstanding, and Mario hadn't really came out with anything at that point in time. I really don't think Forces can stand up to Odyssey, but Forces can still be good. Forces is gonna have to stand up to Odyssey. I'm sorry, but it has to, because I feel like everybody thought that Mario had reached the pinnacle of his ability to wow us with Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, all these games that were coming out. I mean, they were literally just throwing it at you. You're getting 3 or 4 at a time, and everybody's like, wow, but it was the same thing. So they pretty much felt like, well, they're allowing Sonic to play catch-up. So Sonic had ample opportunity to play catch-up, in which he did it. He took the opportunities, and he shunned it by giving us Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. How stupid was that game?
Certainly.
Let's talk about Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, America's attempt at trying to make a Sonic game. This is why I say America should never take a Japanese concept and try to make it their own, because they're going to make it stupid and people are going to hate it. Yes, I will even go on record as saying that I hate Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric more than I hate Sonic 06, and I loathe Sonic 06. Not for the reasons you're thinking. I'm not worried about the graphical ineptitude of that game. I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about the glitches, the many glitches. Again, I am a guy who enjoys a good story. Let's get that much straight. I love a good story. Anybody who knows me knows not only do I love to write stories, but I love reading as well and everything. So a good story is always going to be well worth it. Look at Final Fantasy VII. Graphics, even for that time, wasn't all that impressive. Looking at it now, it definitely doesn't stand up. It definitely hasn't aged well when it comes to the graphics. But I can honestly say the reason I love Final Fantasy VII so much was because the story was outstanding. Not to say that it wasn't with its plot holes and obviously, what are you saying? That released American Sonic game. Well, last American Sonic game that was good was Sonic 2, at least made by Sega of America. Yeah, last one, and it was pretty good. Can't remember if Sonic 3 was Sega of America. No, it wasn't. Sonic 3 was not Sega of America. Sonic 2 was Sega of America. And then they said, you know what we should do? Just to make things interesting? Let's give Sonic mummy hands and a handkerchief. Why? What was that? Who were you pleasing? It gave me such a headache when I saw the concept art. I knew they were trying to go for something new and innovative and go for this new generation. And even the new generation looked at it and said,
Safety first, everybody.
What's this? Dual horns. I need to break out the big gun.
Pronto, you're up.
How?
Oh, hi there, opening.
Oh, I missed
Biggie, look out. Thumbtail.
Ignis!
My pleasure.
Nice.
Here goes nothing.
How are we?
Ow.
Getting by.
No. There we go. Bop.
Gotcha.
Coming up.
Oh, you got broken, buddy. You're going down. Always break your enemies, or at least try to. So the more distance you create between your enemy and Noctis, the more likely you're going to either break them or get them close to being broken, which is always good. Have you shown
Glasses. Capital idea.
shown off wait mode? No. No, I have not. I rarely use wait mode. That's why I haven't shown it off yet. Break it. I need to upgrade my wait mode, as a matter of fact, in the Ascension. But I haven't done it yet.
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Same to you.
Targets eliminated.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
This sounds like you're having fun.
Always. I would definitely be the prompt of the group. I feel like my brother would definitely be the Noctis of the group. Only because I feel like Noctis is just so lazy. I feel sluggish. That just sounds like something my brother was saying, like all the time. Like, dude, get up. No, I don't want to. I want to sleep in. That'd be funny to me. But you know it's true. Don't alright me. You're definitely a Noctis character. Yeah, you're definitely Noctis. Alright, let's head on in here. Turn in this one.
Welcome.
Thank you. Boom.
A promotion. Nice.
Nice.
Kick back and relax.
I don't think so.
You keen to pummel some pests?
Yeah, always. Level 34. Yeah.
Good luck out there. Give 'em hell.
I'll do my best. Everybody move. Thank you. Yeah, that would be fun. It's always fun. Let's see here. This is the most run-down looking motel I've ever seen. Terrible. Terrible.
Hello there, boys, and welcome.
I like how in the new Dissidia you got all these people in armor and everything, or weird clothes, then knocked in a shirt and jacket, and a t-shirt and jacket. That's how my boy does it, man. He don't need to wear no big armor. All he needs is just his shirt and his, you know, his jacket. He's good. He's good to go. He's not doing it flashy. Oh yeah. I'll save that.
You two are the picture of friendship.
I'll save that.
Perfect timing.
Yo. That thing had no idea what was about to happen to him. Gladiator was about to tear into that thing. That's awesome.
That's boss.
Come now, it's nothing special.
Yes, it is. I'll save that one too. Got no problem with that.
So, what you doing?
Nothing much. Just chilling.
Cool.
That was one hell of a day, huh?
Yeah, but it was fun. Every day's fun. Even when we almost get ourselves killed. I never imagined it'd work out like this. That I'd get to go on an adventure with you guys.
Who would have thought, huh?
So, how long have we been friends now? Let's see, beginning of high school, so that's 5 years?
Yeah, but we've known each other way longer than that. Ever since elementary school, right?
Huh? You still remember that?
Could hardly forget being gawked at.
Well, you know, it isn't exactly easy being in the presence of royalty.
And when we did meet in high school, you pretended it was the first time.
Yeah, the first time I worked up the nerve to say something. Feels just like yesterday.
You should have said something sooner.
Oh, Noct. You just wouldn't understand. Back then, I was... Actually, never mind.
Hey, you can't just stop halfway.
Yeah, I know. I used to be super shy. Couldn't talk to people. No surprises, but I had no friends. At least not real ones. I was always alone. And there were times when I felt, well, worthless.
That's what's been bugging you?
I mean, when you look at me, you wouldn't think that I'm anything but a fun-loving, happy-go-lucky joker. But that isn't the real me. Behind all the quips and laughs, I'm a mess of hang-ups. I've always felt inferior to you guys. I'm not royalty, and I'm not strong. I'm nothing, really. Unlike Gladio, I'm not good with people. The way he connects with them, he's operating on a different level.
Yeah, we all know the real reason.
Unlike Ignis, I'm not smart, and I can't cook to save myself. But when we hang out, it's so much fun. I forget what I'm not. Then reality hits me like a splash of cold water, and I remember that I don't belong. But I want to.
Indeed.
Every moment, I'm desperate to earn my place, to prove that I'm good enough.
Think what you will, but I think you're good enough for me.
So, you really think I'm doing okay?
Yeah, I do. Anything else?
No, nothing at all. I'm sorry I got so real all of a sudden.
You should know better by now. You think I just make time for any old loser?
Huh? Why, you mad, bro?
You mad, bro?
Seriously, though. Thanks for making time for this loser. Feels good to get that off my chest.
Happy to hear.
All right, I'm gonna keep on keeping on the only way I know how.
Yeah, you do that.
For those of you guys who don't know, Prompto used to be really fat, so he was self-conscious. And the first time he met Noctis, Yeah, if you haven't seen any episodes of Brotherhood, the anime leading up to the release of this game, you should definitely check it out, because I don't want to give away too much and everything. But yeah, just a fun fact, Prompto used to be really fat. And it really weighed heavy on him, no pun intended. But anywho, I'm going to bring this stream to an end, about to hit the 2-hour mark, and I have some laundry and stuff to do. But anywho, if you guys are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Let everybody know about me. I am constantly trying to grow this channel, and I'm also promoting other people as well. So if you have a channel of your own and you would like it to be promoted, try to gain some more subscribers, let me know, and I'll definitely send people your way. With that being said, as I said, I'm going to bring this to an end. I will be streaming again tonight, so be on the lookout for that. Probably like around 5 or 6 and everything and stuff. So we'll be continuing on where we're leaving off right now, just finishing up these quests, and then continuing on with the story and everything, so you guys can see how this all unfolds. But in the meantime, between time, have you guys a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are, and take care.